Hello, second grade. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you the vocabulary words that you will see in your day 27 work in your packet. So as we go through the vocabulary words today, make sure that you're listening to the definitions because this will help you to complete the vocabulary page in your packet. So repeat after me. Active, earth, explode, island, local, properties, solid, steep. So as I click on each one, I'll play the definition for you. So listen carefully and also remember to answer any questions that our routine has for you. So do you remember what this word is? It's active. So if we said active, good job. So let's listen to the definition and then we'll look at the example.
Active. When something is active, it is ready to work as expected. The active volcano was about to erupt. What do you like to do when you want to be active?
So active is when something is ready to work as expected. So it's working in the way that we think it is. And if you think of the volcano, we know a volcano, once everything inside is boiling up, it erupts. So we know that that is an expected outcome. So going back to the routine card, think, what do you like to do when you want to be active? I want you to take just a couple seconds and you can share with someone nearby you, or if you want, you can write it down and then share with someone later. And then we're going to move on to the next word. All right, we all should know this word. This word is earth. Let's listen to the definition.
Earth. The earth is the ground or land we walk on. We dug into the earth to plant some lettuce. What else can you plant in the earth?
So the earth is actually all around us. It's the ground and land that we walk on. So thinking of the example, let's listen to the example again.
Earth. We dug into the earth to plant some lettuce.
What's something you would like to plant in the earth? If you had your own garden, or if you were working in the community, what's something that you would like to plant? Answer either to someone next to you or you can write it down. Let's go on to the next word. Ooh, this one looks exciting. Do you remember what this word says? Let's all say it nice and loud. Explode. Let's listen to what explode means.
Explode. When things explode, they burst loudly. Fireworks make bright colors and loud noises as they explode. Name something else that can explode.
I think I have some ideas for that one. I'm thinking of something that is red, it has a little fuse that comes off of it, and sometimes we see it in those funny little cartoons. It makes a big mess once it blows up, but when something explodes, it bursts very loud, in a loud way. Let's look at our example.
Explode. When things explode, they burst loudly.
Oh, that reminds me of 4th of July. Hopefully by that time, we'll be out of our quarantine and can go outside and enjoy the fireworks with our family. But either way, think about something else that you know that can explode as we move on to the next word. Now this is a funny word. It has the word is and it has the word land, but it's not island. Do you remember what word that is? It's island. So let's listen to the word island.
Island. An island is land that has water all around it. We visited an island on our vacation. What are some things you can find on an island?
I'm thinking about something nice. I could stick my feet in. Oh, it sounds so awesome right now. It's very small and tiny, starts with the S. But I wonder what you think you can find on an island. Let's look at our example.
Island. We visited an island on our vacation.
Yeah, the one I was thinking about is right along the edges of the island. I wonder if you can guess what I'm thinking. As you're making your guess, we're going to go on to the next word. And this next word is local.
Local. Something that is local is nearby. Grandpa and I went to a local park. Tell about some places that are local to your house.
All right, let's look at our example.
Local. Grandpa and I went to a local park.
So remember, local is something that is nearby. So it's maybe something you can walk to or a short drive away. I know in my town, something that's local to me is actually a gas station. I can walk just down the street and I'll get right to the gas station whenever I need to. So you think about something that's local to you. Maybe it's a corner store, or maybe it's the school, a park. And as you're thinking about that, let's go to the next word. All right, this word we had in science. Do you remember which word this is? This word is properties. So let's look and see what properties means.
Properties. The properties of something are the different ways it looks and acts. I looked at the rock to learn about its properties. Tell about some properties of a pencil.
All right, this is actually something that you're going to be doing in the next few weeks for science. Let's look at this little boy as he looks at the properties of a rock.
Properties. The properties of something are the different ways it looks and acts.
So remember, you can use your senses to think about the different properties of an object. How does it look? How does it feel? Does it have a smell to it? So think about your five senses as you're thinking of the properties of a pencil. When you touch that tip of the pencil, is it pointy? Is it smooth? What are the properties that you feel? What do you see? Does it have a color to it? So remember, when you're thinking of property words, you can use your five senses. So think about that as you're thinking of a pencil. Once again, you can tell someone near you. You can write it down. We're going to go to the next one in a couple seconds. All right, we have another science word that we went over. I'm going to give you just a couple seconds to say this word nice and loud. Do you remember which word this is? If you said the word solid, give yourself a thumbs up because you're right. Let's listen to the definition.
Solid. Something that is solid is firm and hard and keeps its shape. Wood is solid, but water and air are not. How can you tell if something is solid?
I wonder how you could tell something is solid. What type of properties? Remember we had that word a couple minutes ago? What kind of properties do you see in a solid object? Let's look at our example.
Solid. Something that is solid is firm and hard and keeps its shape.
So remember, a solid object does not easily change. Like the definition said, it's firm, it's hard, and it oftentimes keeps its shape. All right, let's move on to the next word. All right, we have a double vowel here. So if I have two vowels in a word, remember, the first one says its name and the second one is quiet, very quiet. So this word is steep. Let's listen to the word and the definition.
Steep. Something that is steep has a very sharp slope. This hill is steep and hard to climb. What else can be steep?
So something that is steep has a very sharp slope. Let's look at the example to see what that would look like.
Steep. This hill is steep and hard to climb.
So if you look at the hill, see it's like on a slant. It's not going straight and flat. It's like a little tilted. So something that's steep can be tilted and have a very sharp slope. So what else can be steep? I'm thinking of one. It's actually very, very huge and is very hard for people to climb because it's so steep. It starts with the M. I wonder if you can guess what I'm thinking. Maybe it was the same one you thought of. All right, we're back to the beginning. So let's go back to where we first started and let's repeat our words. So this time I want you to read it with me, okay? Active, earth, explode, island, local, properties, solid, steep. So use these definitions that we just went over in these examples to help you to fill out the vocabulary worksheet for today's work, day 27. Remember, if you need any help at all, reach out to your teachers. We're here to help you. And we actually look forward to hearing from you. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you all have a great day.